Okay, so we're gonna be making a paper crane. If I know it's on my bucket list, but if you make 1,000 paper cranes, you're supposed to make a wish and it'll come true. Fumbo jumbo. Okay, start out with folding your other side, the corner of your paper to the other corner of this paper. Yeah. And then make sure the line is like straight. If you already have square paper, just don't worry about this step. Well, I ran out of my square paper, so I had to do it on this. And then once you have it should look something a little bit like that. Then flip it over and then fold it like so until fold this excess, fold it over until you see this line right here, this piece of paper, and then just keep following it on that line like that. It's actually not. So once you have that, you can either take scissors and cut this excess off, or this is what I'm going to do. You can open the paper up and see this excess that's folded over. Run your finger across that a couple of times just to make sure. And then once you do that and it looks something like this, you can fold it back up and kind of pull it off. Just put the excess to the side, you won't need it. Now you're going to you don't have to do this, but I just think it makes it easier. Fold it over. If you did the steps correctly, you should have a diagonal line right here. Okay, now fold it over the other way. So you should have something. Fold it over the other way, and then make a crease at the bottom. Open it up. You should have something that looks like an X. Now, fold it, instead of folding it diagonal this side, fold it up. Like that. Open it back up and fold it the other way. Like so. And open it back up, and you should have something that looks like this. You have an X and a cross all meeting in the same point. If you don't have that, go back in the video and see what you did wrong. Next thing you're going to have to do, now watch closely because this is where it kind of gets a little tricky. Fold it on that one of the diagonal lines that you made. Probably the neater one would probably be better. The neater one, that's the one that you should fold on. And if you look, you could see these little diagonal lines that are going like this. What you're going to do is you're going to put your hand in there and like pop those lines up, and then you're going to like open it up and you're just going to push this in. It should go in there pretty easily since you made the folds. And then once it's in there, just close it back up and fold it really, really nicely, because that's going to be it's going to be like a noticeable part on your bird, not the part of the inside. So it's kind of important. And then you're going to take the other side and do the exact same thing to it. You're going to push it in, and like so. and then you're going to fold it down. And so you should have something that looks like this. Now, this is the hardest part. This is called the bird base or the petal fold. This, you don't have to do it, but it's really, really much easier if you do it. Remember I said you don't have to do it, but you should make another diagonal line. So you have this little line right here. That's why, because now you have something that you could see to fold into. You know what I mean? So then you just kind of fold. Make sure the corners, the two corners is what you're going to be folding in, and you're going to be folding it so it goes. So the open flaps are at the bottom, not the top. So if I folded it like this, that would be wrong because the closed flap would be at the bottom. So what you're going to have to do is fold it like this next to the open piece. And make sure you only get one flap, not two, because if you notice there's two flaps right here. So you fold this down like this, and then you fold the other side down the same way, like this. And you should have something that looks like a coffin or an ice cream cone. Doesn't really matter. Flip it over and do the exact same thing with the other side. Like this. And you should have something that looks like this. Next, fold the paper, or fold this. You see this triangle type thing right here? Fold this down onto that fold. So like it should look like this. Now, crease that good. Run your finger across it a couple times like we did in the beginning. Open it back up and fold the other way. Now, crease it, and now open all the folds that you just did so it looks like this. And then, see, you can lift this flap up. You can lift both flaps up. Well, what you're going to want to do is you're going to lift one of these flaps up, not both of them. Make sure these two pieces of paper are laying down, and you're going to fold it to this line. It'll like jerk once it hits that line, and these things will start folding up. So once you fold it to that line and these things start popping up, then make sure, then like stick your finger in there and kind of pop out those holes so it's nice and good. And then fold down like this. And then until you hit the crease in the line, in the diamond, because there should be a crease in there, but if there's not, don't worry about it. You just didn't make your folds hard enough. Then just fold them until they meet, like this. This is going to be the wing of your bird, so make sure it's as neat as possible. You should have something that looks nice like this. It's a diamond, and it should have that flap and that, see that line right in the middle? Flip it over and do the same thing with the other side. Should have something. And now you should have something that looks like this. A nice diamond. And the bottom flaps, see these? They should be separate. If you did a wrong fold, just go back into the video and check. And now it's all downhill from here. It's really easy. See, open this up and take one of these flaps, this one, and fold it into the center, like that. Should look something like this. Take the other side and do the same thing. Fold into the center, like so. So something like this. And flip it over and do the same thing, like this. And this. So you should have something that looks like this. I've been doing origami for a long time, so if it's not that neat, it's alright. It'll probably still work. And then what you're gonna do next, see how you can open this flap up? Well, and then if you open this flap up, there's a crease going this way. What you're gonna do is you're gonna fold up onto that crease like that, and then fold down. And so you should have something that looks like this. What you're going to do next is take the top of the head and just pull it out to your liking. I like it usually about right here, not too far away. I like it to where it makes a triangle right between this and this, but you don't have to do that. That's just my preparation. Then do the same thing with the other side. Find this line, fold it up, and make sure. And now, anyway, so now you should have something that looks like this. Your tail, your choice. I always pick the not as neater one. This is mine. What you're going to do is you're going to make it a little bit further away than your head. So it should look something like this. And now to make the head, you're going to take wherever you would like. You're going to take it and you're going to fold down like that. So it should look something like this. And then push down on like the corner of the head so it looks like this, like push down on it until you have something that looks like this. That's your head of your cream. And you don't do anything with the tail. Now you're going to take the wing and fold it straight down. Make sure it's a straight line, and it doesn't matter how far you fold it down. It's your choice again. I like to fold mine so it's about the triangle right here. See this triangle right here? It's about as big as the first knuckle on your thumb. And then flip it over and do the same thing with the other side. And so now you have something that looks like this. And you open it up, and what do you know? You got your paper crane. Thanks for watching.